Imagine the complexity and pressure of launching a new product in the pharmaceutical industry. It's like navigating a labyrinth, with each turn presenting a new challenge. One of the most significant challenges is the rising cost of research and development. It's like a steep mountain that keeps getting higher and higher, making the summit harder to reach. Next, picture enrolling patients in clinical studies as a game of chess. It's a strategic and often difficult process, further complicated by patients' varying health conditions, locations, and availability. This task is akin to setting up the chessboard, and every move matters in the pursuit of checkmate. Then there are the manufacturing issues, the mechanical cogs that need to fit together seamlessly. Unexpected glitches can throw the whole machinery out of sync, leading to delays and potential financial losses. Add to that the ever-changing public opinion. It sways like a pendulum influenced by various factors. One day they may be in favor of a particular drug or treatment, and the next day they might be against it due to new research, alternative therapies, or even trending social media posts. And let's not forget about patent expiration, the ticking clock that creates a sense of urgency. It's a race against time, where every second counts. Once a patent expires, other pharmaceutical companies can produce generic versions of the drug, which can significantly affect the original product's profitability. Now imagine these challenges magnified by the COVID-19 pandemic. It's like adding fuel to the fire, causing delays and disruptions in clinical trials, depleting capital, and causing supply chain disruptions. It's a storm that has shaken the pharmaceutical industry to its core. So, with all these hurdles, how can a pharmaceutical company ensure a successful product launch? The answer lies in the role of medical affairs. Once seen as a support role, medical affairs has undergone a significant transformation. Let's take a journey back in time to understand this metamorphosis. There was an era when medical affairs was viewed merely as a supporting actor on the pharmaceutical stage, cast in the shadows of research and development and commercialization. But as the curtain lifted on the complexities and challenges of the modern pharmaceutical industry, a spotlight was cast on medical affairs, revealing its true potential. The role of medical affairs began to evolve, transitioning from a support role to a strategic one. This was not a sudden shift, but a gradual process, driven by the need for a more nuanced approach in the face of rising research and development costs, patient enrollment difficulties in clinical studies, manufacturing challenges, changing public opinions, and patent expiration woes. The COVID-19 pandemic further amplified these challenges, necessitating a strategic rethink and a greater reliance on the unique capabilities of medical affairs. And what exactly are these capabilities? Well, medical affairs brings to the table key functional skills that help navigate the turbulent waters of the pharmaceutical landscape. These skills range from providing scientific and clinical expertise to building and nurturing relationships with various stakeholders, including patients, physicians, key opinion leaders, and healthcare providers. The focus shifted from merely supporting product launches to strategically ensuring that products meet the clinical and patient needs, while also adhering to the higher standards set by external stakeholders. Interaction with stakeholders became a central part of the medical affairs mandate. Understanding and addressing the needs of patients, physicians, key opinion leaders, and healthcare providers became paramount. And it's not just about engaging in one-way dialogues. It's about fostering meaningful relationships and two-way communication channels to gain insights, address concerns, and build trust. But the evolution of medical affairs did not stop there. In an increasingly digital and connected world, the role of technology and virtual interactions became pivotal. Imagine a world where insights management platforms streamline work processes and add value during product launches. These platforms allow for real-time communication, information sharing, and collaboration, making the process more efficient and effective. Medical affairs has indeed come a long way from its humble beginnings. From a supporting role, it has emerged as a strategic powerhouse, integral to the success of product launches in the pharmaceutical industry. And as we move forward, one thing is clear. The adaptation of virtual interactions and technology has become increasingly important in streamlining work and adding value during product launches. So, let's continue to watch this space as medical affairs further evolves and shapes the future of the pharmaceutical industry. Medical affairs plays a crucial function in bridging the gap between R&D and commercialization. This statement serves as a beacon, illuminating the complex and vital role of medical affairs in the pharmaceutical industry. Imagine the pharmaceutical world as a vast ocean, with research and development as one shore and commercialization as the other. Medical affairs is the sturdy bridge that spans this expanse, connecting these two vital shores. It's the force that ensures the scientific rigor of the R&D side seamlessly integrates with the commercial viability on the other. To understand the essence of medical affairs' role in product launch planning, we need to delve into three key areas. These are providing scientific and clinical expertise, building relationships with key stakeholders, and ensuring that the product meets clinical and patient needs. Let's start with the first area, providing scientific and clinical expertise. Medical affairs teams are equipped with deep scientific knowledge and clinical understanding. They serve as the scientific conscience of a pharmaceutical company, ensuring that the product being developed is not just commercially viable, but also scientifically sound and ethically developed. They interpret and communicate complex scientific data, making it accessible and understandable to a diverse range of stakeholders. Next, we have the role of building relationships with key stakeholders. The arena of pharmaceuticals is not a solitary one, it's a complex web of interconnected players. From patients to physicians, key opinion leaders to healthcare providers, each stakeholder plays a crucial role. Medical affairs serves as a connector, building and nurturing these relationships. They engage in meaningful dialogues, ensuring that the voices of all stakeholders are heard and their needs considered. The third key area is ensuring that the product meets clinical and patient needs. At the end of the day, the purpose of any pharmaceutical product is to improve patient health outcomes. Medical affairs ensures that this purpose is never lost sight of. They ensure that the product being developed aligns with the real-world needs of clinicians and patients. However, the path of medical affairs is not always smooth. Challenges abound. These include scientific and clinical differentiation in crowded therapeutic areas and limited opportunities for input in early evidence generation plans. One of the most significant challenges is the need for robust value evidence. In an era where evidence-based medicine is the norm, providing solid, irrefutable evidence that supports the value of a product is vital. To ensure launch success, medical affairs should focus on strategic and operational elements, invest in real-world evidence generation, and engage with a wide range of stakeholders. These are not just words, they are a roadmap for success. By focusing on strategic and operational elements, medical affairs can navigate the complex landscape of pharmaceutical product launches. By investing in real-world evidence generation, they can provide robust value evidence. And by engaging with a wide range of stakeholders, they can ensure that the product meets the diverse needs of the healthcare community. In the grand scheme of pharmaceutical product launch planning, medical affairs is not just a player, it's a game changer. And understanding these key elements of their role is the first step towards appreciating their vital contribution. Communication is key in any industry, and the pharmaceutical industry is no different. In this ever-evolving landscape, the importance of multi-channel capabilities cannot be overstated. It's crucial for medical affairs to employ an array of communication channels to effectively deliver their message. This includes traditional methods such as face-to-face interactions and printed materials, as well as digital platforms like email, social media, and webinars. The utilization of multiple channels allows for a broader reach, increasing the chances of effectively communicating with key stakeholders, such as patients, physicians, and healthcare providers. It also ensures that the message is delivered in a manner that is most convenient and accessible to the recipient, thereby increasing the likelihood of engagement. However, simply having multi-channel capabilities is not enough. The communication must be tailored to the recipient, taking into account their preferences, needs, and the context in which the message is being delivered. This is where tailored engagement strategies come into play. These strategies involve understanding the needs and preferences of each stakeholder group and customizing the communication to cater to these needs. For instance, a physician may prefer detailed scientific information delivered through a webinar, while a patient may prefer simpler, more easily digestible information delivered through a social media post. Tailored engagement also involves timing the communication appropriately. This could mean aligning the communication with key events or milestones, or simply ensuring that the message is delivered at a time when the recipient is most likely to engage with it. In the context of product launches, these strategies can be invaluable. They can help in overcoming the challenges of communicating complex scientific information, building relationships with key stakeholders, and differentiating the product in a crowded market. For instance, a well-timed webinar that provides detailed scientific information about the product can help physicians understand its benefits and make informed decisions about prescribing it. Similarly, a social media campaign that highlights the patient benefits of the product can help in building a positive public opinion. By employing a combination of multi-channel capabilities and tailored engagement strategies, medical affairs can ensure that their communication is effective, engaging, and contributes to the success of the product launch. In summary, multi-channel capabilities and tailored engagement strategies are not just nice to have, but a must-have in the modern pharmaceutical industry. They are key to effective communication and can significantly enhance the success of product launches. By employing these strategies, medical affairs can significantly contribute to the success of a product launch. So, why is medical affairs so important in pharmaceutical product launches? A question to ponder as we delve deeper into the strategic significance of medical affairs in the complex world of pharmaceuticals. Product launches in the pharmaceutical industry are like navigating through a labyrinth filled with challenges from rising research and development costs to changing public opinion. Amidst these challenges, medical affairs has evolved from a mere support role to a strategic powerhouse, helping to steer the ship through turbulent waters. The role of medical affairs in overcoming launch challenges is multifaceted. They provide the scientific and clinical expertise that forms the bedrock of product development and validation. Through their deep understanding of the science behind the product, they ensure that the drug or device being launched is not just commercially viable, but also clinically beneficial. But their role doesn't stop at just providing expertise. Medical affairs is instrumental in building and fostering relationships with key stakeholders. They act as the bridge between research and development and commercialization, ensuring that the voices of patients, physicians, key opinion leaders, and healthcare providers are heard and taken into account. Furthermore, medical affairs ensures that the product meets clinical and patient needs. They guide the product through the labyrinth, armed with their knowledge of the market, the product, and the needs of the stakeholders. They ensure that the product aligns with the needs of the patients it's intended for, while also meeting the clinical standards set by healthcare providers. In essence, medical affairs is the lighthouse guiding the ship of product launch through the stormy seas of the pharmaceutical industry. They provide the scientific expertise, build the necessary relationships, and ensure that the product meets clinical and patient needs. Their role is strategic, their impact is significant, and their importance is undeniable. The role of medical affairs in pharmaceutical product launches is not just crucial, it's indispensable. They are the beacon of light in the complex and challenging world of pharmaceutical product launches, illuminating the path to success.